Welcome back to USA Biker, your go-to destination for everything on two wheels. Whether you're riding the coastlines, tearing up mountain roads, or cruising down Main Street, we bring you the real-world stories, reviews, and deep dives into the machines we love. Today, we're talking about a bike that's turning heads, breaking stereotypes, and redefining what a modern cruiser can be, the Honda Rebel 1100. Now, if you've been in the motorcycle scene for a while, you probably know the Rebel name. It's been around since the early 1980s, always associated with easy handling, lightweight frames, and beginner-friendly ergonomics. But the Rebel 1100? This ain't your starter bike. Honda took the foundation of the Rebel series and injected it with muscle, attitude, and a whole new level of engineering. What we ended up with is a machine that doesn't just look good, it performs like a beast while keeping that accessible vibe intact. The first thing you notice when you see the Rebel 1100 is its stripped-down, minimalist design. It's sleek but muscular. Low-slung with that classic cruiser profile, but with modern lines and aggressive styling cues. The round LED headlamp, blacked-out engine and frame, and sculpted tank give it that custom look straight from the factory. Honda has done a brilliant job blending retro charm with modern edge. It's the kind of bike that looks like it could have come out of a custom garage, but it's showroom ready. Underneath that stylish exterior is the heart of a machine that means business, a 1084cc parallel twin engine, borrowed and tuned from the Africa Twin adventure bike. This powerplant delivers around 86 horsepower and 72 pound-feet of torque, giving the Rebel 1100 some serious grunt, especially in the mid-range. It's a torquey, responsive engine that offers smooth power delivery whether you're cruising in town or gunning it on the highway. But what really makes it shine is how manageable it feels. Honda's dual-clutch transmission (DCT) option makes this bike a total game-changer for riders of all experience levels. Let's talk about that DCT for a minute. Dual-clutch transmissions aren't new, but Honda's implementation in the Rebel 1100 is truly seamless. For those who aren't familiar, it means no clutch lever, no foot shifter. The bike shifts gears automatically or with paddle shifters on the left handlebar if you want manual control. It makes riding effortless, especially in stop-and-go traffic. But if you're more of a traditionalist, don't worry, there's a standard 6-speed manual version available too. Either way, the Rebel 1100 delivers a riding experience that's smooth, intuitive, and genuinely fun. One of the biggest surprises with the Rebel 1100 is how well it handles. You'd expect a cruiser to feel heavy or sluggish through corners, but this bike is agile, balanced, and responsive. It tips into turns easily and stays planted even when you push it a little harder. The low center of gravity helps, as does the high-quality suspension setup. Up front, you've got 43mm telescopic forks, and in the rear, dual shocks with piggyback reservoirs. The suspension is tuned more for comfort than aggressive sport riding, but it holds up impressively well when the road gets twisty. Braking is another area where Honda nailed the execution. The front has a single 330mm disc with a 4-piston radial mount caliper, and the rear features a 256mm disc. It might not sound like a sport bike setup, but the braking power is more than adequate for the weight and performance of this bike. And of course, ABS is standard, which adds a layer of safety, especially in slippery or unpredictable conditions. One of the Rebel 1100's strengths is its versatility. It's a cruiser at heart, but it doesn't limit you the way traditional cruisers can. It's comfortable enough for long-distance rides, nimble enough for urban commuting, and powerful enough for weekend adventures. The ergonomics are relaxed, with mid-mounted controls and a low 27.5-inch seat height that makes it accessible to a wide range of riders. Even shorter riders will find flat footing at stops a breeze. The handlebars are slightly pulled back for an upright riding posture that's easy on the back and shoulders. Despite its stripped-down look, the Rebel 1100 doesn't skimp on tech. You've got throttle-by-wire, which enables multiple ride modes: standard, rain, sport, and a customizable user mode. Each of these modes adjusts power delivery, engine braking, and traction control to suit different riding conditions or preferences. Sport mode delivers sharp throttle response and aggressive power, perfect for spirited rides. Rain mode softens everything up for slippery surfaces, and standard is a balanced mix for everyday riding. The user mode is where things get interesting. You can fine-tune the parameters to create your own custom setup. The bike also features cruise control. Yes, real cruise control on a cruiser under 12 grand. That's something you don't often see in this category, and it's incredibly useful on long highway stretches. The LCD instrument cluster is compact but easy to read, showing everything you need: speed, gear position, ride mode, fuel level, and more. It's not a full-color TFT, but it gets the job done and fits the minimalist aesthetic. Speaking of affordability, the Rebel 1100 comes in at a price that's honestly hard to beat for what you get. The base manual version starts around $9,500, while the DCT version is just over $10,000. In a market where cruiser prices can climb quickly with added features, Honda's offering a whole lot of motorcycle for a relatively modest investment. It's a bike that can grow with you, easy enough for newer riders to handle, but with enough performance and tech to satisfy more experienced riders looking for a dependable, stylish machine. Another area where the Rebel 1100 shines is customization. Honda knows that cruiser riders love to make their bikes their own, and the Rebel's design lends itself beautifully to personalization. From different seats and windscreens to luggage racks and performance parts, there's already a solid aftermarket scene developing. And because the frame and bodywork are so clean and modular, it doesn't take a lot of effort to swap out parts and give the bike a unique look or feel. It's got that blank canvas appeal, and that's a huge win for riders who love to wrench or just want something that feels truly theirs. Fuel economy is respectable for a big cruiser, hovering around 45 to 50 miles per gallon depending on how hard you ride. With a 3.6-gallon tank, you're looking at a practical range of 160 to 180 miles, which makes it suitable for both city commutes and medium-distance touring. Sure, it's not a cross-country tourer straight out of the box, but with a few accessories, it can easily be transformed into one. What really sets the Rebel 1100 apart, though, is its attitude. This isn't a bike trying to be like the big American 5 twin cruisers. It doesn't have the loud exhaust note or the chrome overload. Instead, it carves out its own identity: sleek, understated, modern, and focused. It's a cruiser that respects tradition but isn't shackled by it. That makes it appealing to a new generation of riders who want the comfort and presence of a cruiser, but with performance and tech that match today's standards. In a world where motorcycles are often divided into strict categories, the Honda Rebel 1100 blurs the lines in all the right ways. It's powerful but not intimidating, stylish but not overdone, tech-savvy but not overwhelming. Whether you're a daily rider, a weekend warrior, or someone returning to bikes after a long break, the Rebel 1100 delivers a riding experience that's as thrilling as it is approachable. So, is the Honda Rebel 1100 the perfect modern cruiser? That depends on what you're looking for. But one thing is for sure, it's a serious contender in the middleweight cruiser category, and it's already making waves. If you're looking for a motorcycle that's practical, powerful, and dripping with cool, all while staying true to the spirit of riding, the Rebel 1100 deserves a spot at the top of your list. Thanks for hanging out with us here on USA Biker. If you're into honest motorcycle reviews, ride stories, and deep dives into the bikes that matter, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Ride safe, stay free, and we'll catch you on the next one. Let me know if you want this edited for a shorter version or adapted to a different tone.